Recording in progress.
Hello, everyone. Good, good evening. Uh, yes, I started a little bit late today. No problem. Let's wait for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, so that other can join. Am I audible? Just type chat in chat box, yes or no. Great, Supriya. So today we keep this session for your doubts. Whatever we have studied uh, till now, like the tools and all. If you have practice on some tools, so you can ask your doubts about the tools, like how to use, how to create, and I'll take your doubt and also give you some information about more tools as well. So you can type your doubts into chat box, or you also can unmute yourself and talk to me directly. So you all have created the blog page, which we have discussed in last session. I have shared one link as well, that how to create that and how to work on that. You can interact me with chat box. I have opened my chat box here, so you can interact in chat box. So today we understand that how we can create a website and what sort of things require when you are going to create a website for your users. And also we are going to understand that how we are going to create the pages, of what sort of different account we need to create for creating a website. It is not the thing that we are going to put our content over there, but you should have idea that what sort of pages you need to create for the website. Very few have joined the session. I'm waiting that if someone wants to join, or let's start the session, no problem. So for creating a website, what are the things required? Like what are the important things are required for creating a website? First thing, just a minute. I need to adjust the camera. Yeah. So can anybody type that what sort of thing we require for creating a website initially? You can type the answer into chat box. Am I audible? Because nobody's answering my question. Shraddha, yes, email ID. Creating a website, you need to create an email ID. Yes. Suppose there is a client come to you and you are a digital marketing expert and you have to create a website for them. So what sort of information you require initially to create a website? What sort of things you require to create a website? Very good, Jasmine. Domain name. It is the most important thing you need to think about, because your domain name should be catchy enough. We mistaken that we have taken a long domain name and which is hard to remember. So yes, content is second. Very good, Jasmine. So domain name, why it is important? Car dekho. If you see that domain, car dekho, so it is very catchy and you can remember in one time, one go, right? So your domain name should be something like that, which is catchy enough and people can remember it when they heard for the first time, right? So this is very important and you need to work on that. Sometimes what we do, we create domain name related to our products, but in later on stage, what you can do, you can go into the multiple for the multiple products or multiple services. So you need to take care of that also, and you need to do a study for that. So whenever you are going to design a website for a client, so the thing is what you need to take care of these things, that domain name is very important. So it plays a very important role in term of like keyword also, where your domain name, sometimes they will people will enter, like my website name is padhaikaro.co.in. So it is padhai karo, what I have think, padhai karo, that is a simple keyword which everyone can remember in one time, because my main audience is from India only. So this is a Hindi word and everybody can remember it. And there is nothing to remember. You need to, especially need not to store anything for that. Like you need to write or need to add to your bookmarks or something like that. But so it should be catchy enough, right? So this is very important. Second thing, which Jasmine is talking about, that is content. But before that, I want to add something: market analysis. What exactly the, whenever you are going to launch something, whenever you are going to introduce to the market, like into the world of internet, like a website, so you need to think about your competitors, right? What they are doing, what they are doing which we are not doing, which you need to plan accordingly, right? You need to study your competitors into the market, how their social media platform are performing, how their websites are going to be designed, what are the color theme they are using. So these all things need to studied out before. Content might be, you can design parallelly, but you need to do client analysis, how they have designed the website, because website design is very important. The color theme which you have choose, you can see that the DPU logo color, you can see that it is mix of golden, this is maroon and white. So this is the ideal color which we use for everywhere, whenever we are putting our documents or something like that. In our image also, that color is going to be reflected. So this will become a base color theme for a brand, because this thing we are doing for the brand identification. And whenever you see that, so you understood that this is the logo of DPU, or this is the color scheme of DPU. So in that sense, we are designing our content, and every content on every platform is going to be designed in a similar way. So this is very important to decide a brand color. In your case, when you work as a digital marketing expert, sometimes that is already decided. They have decided the color for their logo and for their text and all. So what you need to do, you need to, when suppose a client is not having a website, then so you have logo, and if they have not created a document, you can decide, help them to design a color theme or color scheme for them as per their logo design, right? So everything need to be linked out. It should not be like it logo is going somewhere else and the color scheme is going somewhere else, and every time you are changing the color for your branding, because you people are especially meant for doing branding online. That is called digital marketing, right? So if you are doing branding, and the basic principle of branding is maintain like the colors scheme and everything, you need to code that. What is the color code, where you find the color code for a color? What is color code? If anybody having an idea about it? Anybody is having what is color code? So I'll share my screen with you. It is a HTML term basically. uh just a minute. So today we are going to learn that how to create a website, right? And how we can do that. Just a minute. uh Yes, we can go ahead with this. So if we talk about HTML color code, you can see my screen, right? Please type yes in chat box. If my screen is visible, yes. Okay. So you can see this is a RGB format, right? So you can see the color code changes, and this is a hash format. Where you can use this for color coding is used whenever you are designing HTML pages. So through that, you will put exact color you want. So something like that, you can see that this color and this color, hardly a difference, but code changes, right? So through this code, you can define your any technical person who are going to design the things as per the color. Directly, you can say that this is the color code for my brand. You can see, and this is the RGB. This is HSL. So mostly these colors are going to be identified by this hash or this RGB color code. So this is what I'm talking about, color code. Now understood everyone? So whenever you take any description, yes, just one color code defines website color. So that should be every time same, because human eye can create some error like this color and this color you feel same, right? If I told you, okay, I want this color and you select this color, so hardly a difference. But uh, that should be identical color. So this should be the code for that. And whenever you are talking about designer logo, design anything, design any text, suppose you are having multiple colors, so you should have coding for every color and write down the things, note down the things. Key for text, I'm going to use this color code. For background or for logo or anything, you are going to use this color code. So it is very simple. You can search it on Google and mark it and use every time this color code only. Whenever you are developing any website, people are doing mistake selecting the color. Another thing, whenever you are developing a website, so it should be like it should not be congested too. It should not be congested too much. So your content should be well organized. There are some templates you used to use for creating a website. So select a template which on which people can see that color for a longer time, because especially in our case, like we are from educational institute, so we use those color which through which learners can see the screen for longer time, because some warm color if you are going to use, then it can create some problem, some itching into the eyes, and you cannot read content directly from that. So as per your website, you need to decide the colors, right? What sort of colors are doing. Sometimes, if you go for food industry, so they are using too much green and too much red into their content, because it identification for the brand. So that all you have to decide and you have to design. So this is very important before designing any website. You need to select the color coding first, domain, then your competitor analysis, then the color scheme, and again, parallelly, you are developing content also. Sometimes what happens, people are always thinking about homepage. The maximum can think that this would be my page, or maximum they can think about like about us page is there, contact us page is there. These are the standard page which are available with every website, right? But still you have to decide what should be the name, what sort of pages you are going to create it, what sort of sub menus you are going to create with your website as well. Like suppose you have different category, so you need to decide that what sort of category you want in your, like I'm taking one example for my blog, it is somehow a website. So when you go for travel category like this, so I have decided this would be the travel category for this. Other blocks I have mentioned this. So all these menu navigation, it should be very clear and should not have multiple sub menus into that. I'm going to show you one thing. Uh, So this is one of my blog where I have categories, something like that. So it's one menu, then again there's a menu. So this is maximum limit for the like you have menu. If you are having further menu, then it is not ideal thing to design a website. Initially, in the older age, like in the year of 2012 or 10, that was the fashion to do design a website. But now website should be designed in a very simple manner. Maximum they go for this menu only. They are not going even for this menu, but you can go ahead with this menu. It comes good. It is not bad, But when you are going for the another sub menu, that is again a problem. So always keep that menu like this only if possible. So that is very good. I always prefer gray color because that color suits very well whenever you are going through the content. You can see that this color coding and all. So this you need to decide for that. And again, the social media platform um, plays a very important role for your pages, because sometimes if you are going to post something, you need to post as well onto your social media platform. Like you are getting the leads from social media platform, you need to design your social media platform in a professional manner. Don't misplace the color. Like we put the color on website like this color, this is a brand color, but we can design social media as per our choice. Don't go ahead with that. Professionally, work professionally. Whenever you work for a professional company, you need to design everything in the same manner. If you go with our website like DY Patil Online, so you can see the color code and color theme, right? So everywhere we follow the color theme, you can see that, right? Also, if we go to our social media platform, you can see we follow the same color code and every post, you can see. So in our every post, we follow the same color theme. Like now, the thing is what people want. Uh, Jasmine, the thing is what there is an option to select a website color theme there. On if you are going in, you have developed a website in Wix. There is an option of selecting a website theme. Everything is going to be changed accordingly, and you need to remember the color code. If you want to give that, I will show you when we create a website, sample website, dummy website over there. So yes, yeah, there is an option to set a color theme for the website, entire website, and you can change. In my website, I did a mistake. I will show you. So again, I like gray color and this color in my website. So this is the same thing, and menu I want to keep simple. The courses page I'm having. So you can see multiple color into that. So this color is my favorite might be. So this is the symbol color. It should be like open and very responsive. So you should focus on responsive things like so every time whenever you are creating content, so it should be responsive enough. You can see this blog page. Why this gray plate on the left side or right side? Can anybody answer that? Most of the time you can see this is the on the left or right side there are some blank space. You can see that.
So
Why it is
pixel
there?
problem is a pixel. Video pixel is different and frame different. Pixel is different.
May I know your name, please?
Akshata Kolgeri, sir.
Yeah, Akshita. You are somewhere right, and the initially I will tell you just a minute. Give me a minute. I need to attend this call. Yes, you are right somewhere, but the thing is what? To make it responsive, you can see that. But nowadays we are having already responsive code, so no need to do that. That means that page is not responsive. Forcefully we have made this page responsive. If this page is responsive, then this one menu is going to come like this only. I will show you one thing. So you can see the menu. So so this is responsive coding. That is again we are doing a lot of things. You might have heard about Bootstrap. How many people are aware about Bootstrap HTML coding?
Yes, sir. I know, sir. Bootstrap.
Yeah. You,
After that, we edit it in Sublime.
yeah, yes. So the thing is what, whenever you go for, if you want to learn web technology, there is a website W3 Schools. So Everybody, you all should learn this. So there are all technologies comprises here, and they have given designed this thing in a very such a wonderful thing, and they have given a lot of example. They have come up with a try editor also. Whatever changes you want to do into this, you can do that, and you can learn. You can run this code and you can see that changes there. So this is a very good website for if anybody want to learn Bootstrap or any web technology, you should have little bit knowledge of this HTML tags. It is always good with the digital marketing expert because a lot of canonical tags and a lot of tags need to be configured out. Uh, have you heard about heading tag, headers, heading, and
Yes,
why?
sir.
Yeah, why it is important on page? If I if I said that this is H1, so what does it mean if I'm writing something in H1 tag? What does it mean exactly?
It's a highlighting words. H1 is. It's like, are you a teacher?
Yeah.
That is H1.
So what if we do bold? Like I'll take one example in front of you. Suppose I put this in H1. I'm just directly changing the code here. So closing need to be H1. If I put something like bold this, or you can say emphasis is the code, you can do that bold. And I put this with H2, H2, and this need to be closed by H2, right? So what should be the output? Can any guess? Anyone can guess that? You can unmute yourself. You can explain. So I will show you. So whatever the information you have written into H1, listen it carefully, that will consider as a main heading of a page. That means whatever content after that you are going to write that is related with this. Usually we use H1 for main page heading, main heading of the page, right? So it defines that what sort of information on the rest of the pages we are getting. If we write H2, that means that is considered as a subheading, right? So this is subheading. So if you are writing something into this like I write this travel. So travel is a keyword. If I set this like Maharashtra, so it is a subheading. If I write something into this H3, that is if I talk about Pune, and if I want to write something about this, so that should be written into the paragraph tag, right? And again, they are having some subtags also, but we are not going to discuss the programming here. I just want to make you understand, being a digital marketing expert, when you are going to design a website, that clear understanding of these H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 tag, what they are exactly. So this is the hierarchy. That means I want to write something about travel, right? It is about some Maharashtra. So when crawler come to your website, it understand that in what scenario, yes, this page is about travel, right? This page is going to tell something about Maharashtra, and in Maharashtra, it is going to write something about Pune. Then you are writing into the paragraph. So, for understanding of any website, any search engine crawler, you write your content in such a way, and it looks good also, right? Whenever you are writing a blog, a lot of people are doing mistake when they are writing a blog. They have not mentioned heading, they have not mentioned anything. So you can see this is organic view for my blog, which I have. I recently visited to Dubai, so this is my travel blog. So I have post one of that block. So we open that Shanivar Vada, right? So you can see there are some headings. These are headings, and there are some italic, and there are subheadings. So you need to write your page or any web page in that scenario. That is most important thing. Being a digital marketing expert, you should understand. Yes, Jasmine, you're right. Yes. We never write description into H3 But yes, so it is a hierarchy of the content. Like it is a main topic, subtopic, and then we start writing something, and then we use paragraph tools for that justify, italic, bold, and whatever the font style, font color, sublink, link, and all. So that we are going to use. And if you want to edit your blog through coding, so you have facility if you want to write like any post. So we create one post for this as a sample. There are two options, right? So in Blogger, blogspot.com, you have two options. One is composer view, which is a very easy view for everyone. And you can directly drag and drop the content into it or copy paste the things. But there are some options whenever you are writing like travel. So I want to make it so you can see that this is into the paragraph mode. That means you are writing a description for the page. Why I'm telling you? Because that plays a very important role whenever you are designing a website page. And you can convert this to the major heading. That means it will become H1. So let's see into the code. You can see there are two options for writing a blog. I can write a blog with the HTML coding also and with a composer view. When you can see H1 style, this is a style, this is CSS. What is CSS? Can anybody answer the full form? What is CSS? Cascading style sheet. Very good. And why it is going to be used?
No idea, sir.
It gives styles to the text, what with the content which you are going to post on the page. The thing is what? Let me tell you, there are three kind of style sheet. Yes, for designing, you're right. So kind of style sheet we are going to suppose to use for HTML. One is inline. This is inline style sheet. When we define style here only. So this is inline style. When we define style into the header section, right? So what is the benefit of that? If I define a style for H1 in header, so whenever I write H1 on my page into the code, so that style is going to be followed. So I need not to write that style again and again. One is external style sheet, right? What is external? You write somewhere a .css file, and whenever you call that file, all styles are going to be applied to your page. So this is HTML coding. If you go through this W3 schools, with this you understand everything. This is wonderful website. Even I have started learning everything, the web technology and everything from this website only. So it comprises with the different chapters, and it will tell you that, and it give you some examples, it give you the editor. So if you want to learn that, please learn this. HTML you can learn within 2 days. It is not a very hard thing. Anybody can learn. But if you go for the further things like CSS, it is again easy. It is not very tough. It comprises with this. So you can learn CSS also. So you will learn all kind of CSS, that how we are going to embed this. So embed CSS there, inline CSS there, and external CSS there. Embed, which is already embedded, you write into the header text. So whenever you write, you need to write over there. So there might be some options, introduction, syntax, how to write comments. So you can go ahead with this, but it is a style to give style to the your HTML tags, right? So you can write, you can use CSS. So everywhere we are using CSS. So just make you understand, as a digital marketing expert, whenever you are writing a main topic on a page, that should be into the heading tag, major heading tag. You can see heading. So let's see that what else is there. So I write this, it is again a normal. So I go with the heading. Let's see that what is the coding for that. You can see this is written into the H2, right? So in the composer views, if you see, so there are some options. So let's understand now, okay, how important is that? It is very important. because whenever crawler comes to your page, it read your page accordingly. So there is HTML syntaxes there. I will tell you later on, because you need to understand that. Whenever you open a page, if your connection is very slow, so what thing comes initially? पहला कौन सा चीज आता है आपके पेज के ऊपर? What things load initially on your page? If your connection is very slow and you're opening a website, which thing come to your on your page? It is text, image, or frame. Have you noticed that? Anybody noticed that? Which thing's going to come first? Frame, right? Just very good. And then text, then external links, text, then your heavy things. So why this thing is doing, why that video is not going to load first? Because I have mentioned that video in top of the code, because there are some hierarchy. There are some hierarchy. This is called document object model, DOM. HTML DOM, we used to call this. So there is a hierarchy to display the content on any HTML page. So whenever you can search on Google as well. So as per that hierarchy, that understand and that things are going to be loaded on your pages. So are you aware about what is compiler and what is interpreter? Any difference? You know that what is a compiler? Because ultimately this is a coding, right? This thing you are writing a code. So compiler should be there, or it is an interpreter. Your browser is interpreter or compiler. Then I will make you understand that how it is going to work. Might be I'm asking you questions so difficult, but you should understand the browser. You should understand the behavior of your page. Then you are able to design your page perfectly for your website. So your browser is interpreter or your browser is compiler, and you know what is compiler and what is interpreter. If no, write no, I will explain it to you. Yes, so compiler is what? Which runs the program, and for running a programming language, you need a compiler, and it is having a definition of syntactical thing of a programming code, right? Very good answer I'm getting. Like Jaising is saying interpreter is slower than compiler. Translator COE into executable. Get very good, Jasmine. So what happened exactly? Whenever you are writing in a programming language like Java, Python, C++, so that comes with the compiler. These code are not going to be run into the browser directly. So whenever you are talking about this kind of language like C++, Pascal, Fortran, Kabul, or whatever language you are using, Java, .NET. So they are coming up with their compiler in which they have defined the syntax of the programming language. If you write something into the Python language and that is not as per the syntax of Python, so the compiler shows you error. But the thing is what, if you write something wrong on the web page, it will not show you error. If I write anything wrong into this code like Sandeep Singh, so this is not into the tag, right? So let's see that how it is going to be displayed. It is again going to be displayed. And let's see now code. There is no code with that. It will not showing any error. I have not mentioned any tag over there. This is a HTML tag need to be mentioned, right? So your every browser is interpreter. Interpreter what does what exactly? It interpret your code line by line. Like suppose I'm speaking in Hindi, and someone other person is not aware about my language. So what I need an interpreter over there, which who tells us that this is the word. So I cannot say I will say complete paragraph, then you interpret. So what I'll do, I'll say one line, and it interprets that line to the other person. So, and one more thing, interpreter never shows you syntactical error, right? It never shows you in syntactical error. If interpreter doesn't understand your word, whatever you have said into your language or whatever you have written into the code, so it will not display on the page. It will display which that interpreter understands only. So it is not having any definition for the syntactical error of the code. So there is no syntactical error for the code until unless you are not going to use a JavaScript language. But still there, it will not display you the content over there. It will not show you the error ki this kind of error you are having. There in this line you are having this syntactical error, this written badly, or you can say code is not correct. But the core difference in compiler, it will not give you logical error, because compiler is meant for giving the syntactical error. It will not give you logical error. If your logic is wrong but code you have written is into the correct syntax, it will accept and it will might be it will run the code, but output you are not getting in the proper way. But here, whatever you write on the page into the HTML page, if interpreter will not understand, it will not interpret, but it will not show any error to you. So this thing is very important. If I write some special character, so let's see like this, it is again going to be displayed because it considered that it's a simple text. The thing which write in H1, they change the behavior of text. The thing which I write in H2 change the behavior of text. The thing which I write simply, so it considered as a normal text. So it will reflect it over there. Why I'm telling you? Because as a programmer, I have developed multiple websites, more than 80, 90 websites. So I have experienced that people are doing this mistake, and due to that mistake, their page are not going to be listed on the Google, and the pages are rejected by the SEO thing. So I will show you. They said that your page is not configured properly. So that there are, so logically you should understood that. Now we come to how to buy a domain. What is domain? So can anybody tell that what is domain? Why you need a domain? Why you need a domain? So domain, and it should be unique, or we can create a duplicate domain as well. Like can I create yahoo.com? Can I create
No, sir.
google.com?
It's a unique domain.
Yeah, it should be unique always. So you need to search for the domain. Sometimes what people will do, they intentionally buy some domains because they might. So what happened exactly? They are selling the domain. So people are bidding for that domain and they will sell that domain. So this is again a business over there, like x.com, which was like twitter.com initially. So Elon Musk have buy this domain many years ago, and that is in his plan to he will buy Twitter and convert that into x.com. So the thing is, what people are playing with that also, that is a different part. Now we are going to understand domain name. So from where you are getting domain name?
On some platforms like GoDaddy.
Yeah. So what is that platform we used to call? So we open GoDaddy and we open one more, which I prefer for everyone if you are new to
Wix.
the, yeah, because I have worked a lot with GoDaddy. So, but I have faced a lot of problem with that GoDaddy also. The service is good. Even they supports every time, a lot of things are there. But configuration, when we are come to the part of that, that is issue. Hostinger is very good. Yes,
Sir,
Hostinger is also,
Hostinger is also there.
yeah, Hostinger is there. So many platforms which serves you, and from where there is some centralized body to manage all this domain. Is there some body? So from where internet have started? What is the concept of internet? And so we forgot that. Now this is another time to discuss that. Some other day we will discuss this because that is an interesting story behind that. But initially we go with like this domain. So what you need to do, you need to create your domain for that. Another thing, what is hosting? It is necessary, or we can we can make our live our website with the help of domain name only.
No, sir, hosting is necessary.
Okay, can we host our website from our computer without purchasing any hosting?
Yes, we can. We can use third-party host.
Third party host or yours, you can make your machine as a server. You need to convert your machine as a server. FTP, file transfer protocol, need to be configured on your machine. There are a lot of fine FTP services are available on in the market today. So you can download a software and you can make your machine as a server. And but in that condition, you need to switch on your machine 24/7. But the problem with your machine, whenever you are switching on this machine for 24/7, you can handle some certain request only. After that, your server is going to be hang, because that is not your machine is not meant for handling so many customers. You can hardly handle 200, 300 clients, ports you are having, and you can handle that much of users on your on this server. But yes, you can host your website from your machine as well. But it is always better if you are having because these are the server which having the space, virtual space, you can say, like Google Drive. Can you host your website from Google Drive as well?
No idea, sir.
Hmm. So, yes, you can do, but again, you need some third party intervention into that. And but the thing is, what you cannot host a website like with database, you cannot host from the Google Drive. I have hosted few website because that time client don't want to invest into that and they want to see the website. So in that condition, I need to put that website on Google Drive, or I make my machine as a server in like I'm talking about 2008 or 2009. That time I have made my machine as a server and hosted that website. But now hosting is very cheap. That time hosting is very costly. But now hosting you can buy. You should buy along with the domain. So there are two investment you need to do whenever you are buying any domain or website. One is website domain, another is hosting cost. So these are two different costs. So what happened exactly? Initially, when you buy hosting, lot of platform give you a domain name free of cost for 1 year, and they will charge for the hosting. So you can try this also. I have my uh, website on this platform. One of my website. Rest of I have created on GoDaddy on Hostinger as well. So these are the website. You can create a sample website over here also. And there are AI functionality. You can create the website with AI. You can create the website by your own also. There is simple pick and drop option. Nothing need to worry. So your task for this week is you need to create a website on this without investing any money, right? Just a sample template, and share the link to me. And whenever you have any doubt, you can directly ping me. I will answer your queries that from where you can do that. So, so just try this Wix.com today by your own, and don't buy any domain. It will insist you to buy a domain again and again. Do not buy a domain. Just create a sample website first, and then you can go ahead with the. Yes, I'll show you one website. Just a minute. I have created that. Now this I have created. So what happened? It will show you it. You need to log in with your email ID, and this website will be hosted a dummy website if you want to show your client. So that is hosted like this, right? So I have created initially into this. This is a template for that. What is the benefit of creating the website with the Wix? This that kind of platform, this kind of CMS. Every service provider is having now. GoDaddy, you go with Hostinger. Everyone is having this kind of interface, and along with that, they are giving you the predefined template where you are having databases also and a mobile app also, chatting facility also. Automatically that is enabled. So need not to buy separate things for that. So they are having multiple plans with that. So in our next session, we discuss about the plans, that how you need to select, how you need to buy the domain, how you are going with the processing, with the payment and all. So that is for enough for today. So what is the thing? You understood the concept of creating a website and you understood the platform. So I request you everyone, just create a sample website with any of the platforms, share the link with me, and that should be professional enough, right? You can select multiple templates. Do it by your own, because once you are doing, you face some problem, you ask the question. If I explain, and in my next session, I will clear you within, hardly it will take 10 minutes for me. So for 10 minutes, I will explain that how you can create the complete thing. But try your own, but for this week. Now, if anybody want to ask any question, you are most
Sir,
welcome.
I have a doubt.
Yes.
So how to create a white background behind a person in Canva?
Okay, you want to
It's
remove the
there
back.
in Facebook, sir. It's there in your Facebook, sir. Could you
Huh?
please open your Facebook? Could you please open a Facebook tab? Yes.
Hmm.
It's not this one's a DPU.
Okay, DPU. Something like that.
Yes, sir, that white background behind the students.
So the thing is what I'll show you. I open the Canva. So what I'll do, I'll add some image. This image I have created with this AI. No, this is not good. No, this is again not good. We take some real image. Mhm. So I take this image because background is there. So if you want to remove the back, there is a very easy function into this. Go to edit tab, and just there are three options to remove the background. First is this is background removal, that directly remove background from your image, any image. Or another is magic eraser. So you can see perfectly removed, right?
Yes, sir.
Another thing you can do with this, you go to edit, there is a magic eraser, right? So this is what exactly, there are two options. Once you select anything, that will erase from the background. Another is click. So what it will do, the object which you click on your background, like some person is there. So you just need to select that. It will remove from that image. And it removed very in such a way that you will not feel that it is removed. So it is something they are doing with the AI. So this Canva comes with AI now. So you can see that the person is removed. I have select. If 2-3 persons are there, so that lot many things you can do with the tools of this. There are so many tools available with that. Just need to explore the things. Once you explore the things, and number of things you can do. There is an option of creating a AI element. There is a generator. I need to sell that.
So actually, I already explored, but I'm not getting that one behind the
Okay.
person, that same as it is the whiteboard, white.
Okay. No problem. Is that sort of problem, you can directly ask me. I will share this screenshot with you, that how you can do that. And this is good thing that you are doing some practical work, and you are coming up with the question. That is really very good thing. And one more thing I will tell you, if you are not getting any image which you required, you can create image with this tool also. So this is a AI generator. You want to create animation, dreamy, filmy, photo.
Yes, sir. It's a moving
Yeah.
object.
Yeah. You can create the image type of thing. You need to write the keyword like, so it search for the keyword and it will prepare an image for you. So it will give you some 4 image sort of images. It creates some videos also. It creates some graphic also. So you can see it will create images like that. If you write Indian girl, so you need to search any image on every time on internet. If you want any image, you can search directly, and you want to edit that, you need to create this background removal that will remove. So that kind of thing you can do with that. So you can see, you want to go for magic eraser, you want to click, or you want to remove something, it will identify the object and you can remove that. So it identify that you want to remove this, you can remove this file. So this file is going to be removed. A lot of things. You want to remove this, erase this. So do one thing, create a post. When you are going to create a post, you understood the tools and all. A lot of things are there and need to be explored into this. So you can do n number of things with that. Because I used to do a lot of things with this Canva tool, and lot of options are there. Lot of options. Even I cannot tell you how many options you are having with this. So this is all the things you are having with that. So that's it from my side today. Still, you are having any question, you can ask me,
No question, sir. Thank you, sir.
buddy. So that's it from my side. I'm open to accept your questions, queries through WhatsApp also. And if you need, if I think that you need a session for that, a small session, I can instantly take and solve the problem. So never even you can ask questions. You should ask questions. You should practice on your platform. You should create content. So the thing is, what this week task is, task is create a blog. Along with that, create a website on Wix, dummy website, so that you will understand the platform and you can create the things. If you face any problem, any difficulty, let me know. So that's it from my side today. Thank you so much, learners. Thank you so much.